Hi guys, Colesy. Today I'm going to be talking to you about audio and microphones, and we're going to try and improve audio as best as we can. The reason specifically for this is because it is hot right now in the UK. When it's hot, you might want to run a fan, you might want to run an air conditioner like I want to do. But I don't want the audio to suffer for the fact that I need to be cool. But I do need to be cool, otherwise I'm a sweaty hot mess, and that's not good for anybody. I'm going to do some stuff today. I'm going to play around with some things. I'm going to just do it live with you to see if we can improve audio. Now, the microphone is not the limiting factor here. Now, it doesn't matter whether you have a very nice microphone or a cheap budget microphone. These should help you. This is a use case for everybody. Now, I'm using the Shure SM7B, which is a very, very, very nice microphone, and it has good sound, and it has taken me a long time to get to this point I have it, and it's taken me even longer to set this up. Now, it may not be perfect, but I'm pretty happy with how it sounds right now. Now, I have no air conditioning on. Obviously, my PC is on, so that has fans in it, which make noise. Admittedly, not a lot of noise, but something that could be picked up. What you can hear now is how I have my mic set up. Now, my mic has some settings, and I go through the GoXLR, which I will bring up now so you guys can see it. So these are my GoXLR settings, and I have all this compressor and, you know, fine-tuned equalizer and gate and all that stuff done. I followed a tutorial online for this exact microphone and the GoXLR setup. From Night Owl, so if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description. I also did mention him and stuff when I did my unboxing of this microphone. So that's the settings that I'm running, and I think it sounds good. I'm happy with how the sound is of this microphone, and I'm just very pleased with it. But should I run the air conditioning, which is very, very close to me, obviously that gets picked up in the background because it's a noisy machine. But in hot summers like this, it's just a necessity if I ever want to make content. The couple things we're going to be trying today are, we're going to be giving Nvidia Broadcast a go. So if you have a RTX graphics card, which I do in my PC, then you have access to Nvidia Broadcast, which can do some camera stuff and some microphone stuff. Now, we're not really focused on the camera stuff because we're not playing with that. I think I did make a video on the camera stuff a while ago, so I'll link that in the description as well if you want to go check out Nvidia Broadcast camera stuff. You can do like virtual green screen without having to have a green screen and stuff like that. It's very cool. But today we're going to take a look at using Nvidia Broadcast audio and the microphone settings to try and noise removal, as you can see here. Now, I have used it in the past, but I haven't used it with this microphone in this setup, so I'm just curious about how it's going to sound. Another thing that we can play with, which I will bring OBS back over here. Hello, look, it's me many, many times. Another thing we can do here is if we go into our audio sources, so you can see here I'm using mic. If we go into here and we go filters, if we ignore these are just gains and limiters. We do have noise suppression. So there's an option for different noise suppression stuffs. Now this is just built into OBS. I probably don't have the most up-to-date OBS because I tend to skip them sometimes because they happen too often when I'm just trying to do something. Yeah, we have some suppression levels here, and we will play around with those in a bit as well. For now, I feel like the simplest way is to use Nvidia Broadcast. So it's very, very simple. We have the noise removal, we have it on, we select our mic. Now for me, it is chat mic is what I use. This is what this microphone goes through the system. But if you've just got your mic plugged in via like USB or through your audio interface, it'll be whatever that normal thing is for your microphone. So what I'm going to do is I am going to enable it. It is enabled. It is going through here. So testing, 1 2 1 2 testing. Testing, 1 2 1 2 testing. That's an easy way that I can test the audio, but a good way for me to test it for you guys is that I can enable it in OBS. So how you would enable it in OBS if you wanted to use Nvidia Broadcast as like your microphone after it's gone through all that processing that they do and removing the background noise. If you like that sound, this is how you would assign it as your mic. You go into your settings and into your audio. Now this is where you have all your different mics and desktops and stuff. So you can see that my mic here is chat mic, which again, like I said, is what this mic comes as. Now, if we set the mic 2, ignore all the millions of things I have. If we set it here as microphone Nvidia Broadcast. Okay, I can see that that's coming through now. So that is also being recorded. This is how it sounds with the strength, where the strength level is. Obviously, you play around with that depending on how noisy it is and stuff. Currently, there is very little background noise. There is probably a small amount of fan noise you can hear from my PC because that's the only thing that's running that's making any noise. I have like a dehumidifier behind me. Turn that off. Aircon off. Now I will turn on the aircon. Now this is like worst case scenario, I feel like, because you can have an air conditioning unit in your room, and if you've got a, you know, not a tiny shed room like I have, you can probably get enough distance away from it that this kind of microphone, a good dynamic microphone, will not pick up too much of the background noise. Now, my problem is I am in a shed and it is very small and I don't really have much options in terms of where I put my air conditioning. So I've measured it. I will measure it live. I will put my shoulder to the microphone. This is where the microphone is. And I will put my hand on the air conditioner. That's how far it is away. It's from my shoulder to my hand. That's the distance my microphone has to the air conditioner. It's not pointed directly at the mic, it's pointing backwards, but still the noise is coming from this box here, which is an arm's length away. Now, I can't do much about that. I could maybe put the mic over here and the back would be facing it, but then technically the mic would actually be physically closer to the air conditioning unit. So I don't think I have much option in terms of space. So that's why I end up having to do this. Now, it's not too bad. It's not awful. You can still clearly hear me over it, but it's one of those things that just annoys me a little bit, and I'd like to get rid of and solve the problem. So I'm going to turn it on now, and we'll hear the background noise, and then I will record an Nvidia Broadcast and play it back so I can hear what kind of noise removal it's doing, and I can change the strength. Aircon is going on. Like I showed you earlier, on my GoXLR, I have some noise gates and stuff. So when I stop talking, it cuts the mic entirely, so you can't actually hear it when I'm silent. But while I'm talking, you should be able to hear that background noise of the air conditioner. It's a little bit annoying. I can hear it in my ears. It's a little bit annoying, okay? It's a little bit annoying. But that's the sound that I'm dealing with, and that's what I'm trying to remove. If I can get my audio to be even better and sound like I don't have the air conditioning on when I do have the air conditioning on, that would be beautiful. Hi guys, my name's Colesy. This is what it sounds like when I'm running the air compressor. That's not what I meant. I meant air conditioner. I don't know why I said compressor, but I did. So this is the sound of the air conditioner running in the background, and we're testing noise removal on Nvidia Broadcast. Okay, so I can still hear it a little bit. So let's just whack the strength all the way up to the top. Why the heck not? Let's just see what that sounds like. Nvidia Broadcast noise removal with full strength noise removal. So let's see if we are getting any less noise from that while we're using it. Okay, this is probably enough talking now. That actually sounds like it made a pretty big difference there. Okay, so now I've turned off the gate completely in my GoXLR. So the mic is just constantly open and it is just running. So now this is the biggest test. So if I'm silent, that's the background noise of the air conditioner running. Now, like I said, it's not awful. It's not the worst, but it's annoying for me. So that's one option. Now we move to the other option. We're in OBS and we're going to use the filters that are built into OBS. And we're going to try those. Like we did earlier, we're going to go into mic. The mic 1 is where the mic is going in, and mic 2 is Nvidia Broadcast. So we're going to mic 1 filters. Now, we have two different versions, a low CPU and a good quality more CPU usage. So depending on your PC and your CPU, I guess see which one works best for you. I'm going to go with more CPU usage because I think it's probably fine. Right. That has now been applied. Okay, so now we're using the built-in OBS suppression to suppress background noise. So this, again, it's quite simple to do. Like, Nvidia Broadcast is simple in the fact that you just, you activate it, you turn it on. But if you don't have an RTX graphics card, or you don't want to fiddle around with another program and you just want to do it all in OBS, the fact that this noise suppression is there is good. I still have Nvidia Broadcast going, so I can flick between the two to compare them, to see which one is one better than the other, or are they very equal? I don't know. I don't really know the CPU usage as well. I don't know how much CPU it's using. So my CPU is apparently at 14%, 9% usage. So it's saying that it's CPU intensive, but I'm still only using 10% of my CPU. So, I don't know what kind of CPU you really want to be using, but apparently it's not using a hell of a lot at all. I mean, I think that sums it up. There's some good use cases there, and I'm hoping that these sound good enough that I can just not worry about my audio anymore and just be comfortable with air conditioning on while I'm streaming or while I'm recording a video. I may test it in a couple videos now that I still have to record today, because it's really hot and I don't want to melt or be a sweaty boy on screen, preferably if I can help it. It's already bad enough when I record VR because I cannot help that. But I hope that you guys have found this useful. Like I said, this isn't just for an expensive mic or this mic specifically or my setup specifically. This is open, you know, this is usable for many, many people with pretty much any microphone that you're using. Obviously, the Nvidia Broadcast does require you to have a RTX graphics card, but they are more common now that, you know, we're a few generations into the RTX graphics cards. So if that's an option for you, check it out. I don't know until I get in the edit which I think sounds better, whether I think the OBS option sounds better or Nvidia Broadcast. OBS is simpler. If you're already using OBS to record, it's simpler just to tick that box and turn it on. But Nvidia Broadcast is there as an option if you don't use OBS, for example, if you use something different to record videos or stream. Hope you guys found this video useful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope you found this video useful. I'm pretty sure I already said that. I'm pretty sure I said that like 3 times now, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!